Valentine's Day roses on Mulholland horror story. The reservation Los Angeles glittered like it always did on Valentine's Day. Golden, seductive, pretending to love you back. Emma Alvarez stood at her apartment window in Silver Lake, staring at the city lights bleeding into the smog. Her phone buzzed on the counter. Another text from Daniel. Daniel, 8:30. Don't be late. I have something special planned. She smiled despite herself. Their relationship had been rocky. Too many late nights at his production job in Hollywood, too many silences, but tonight felt like a reset. She slipped into her red dress and heels, grabbing her coat as another notification popped up. Unknown number. He doesn't love you. He loves what he can bury. Emma frowned. Probably a wrong number. Or a tasteless prank. Outside, sirens wailed faintly somewhere towards Sunset Boulevard. Helicopter blades thudded overhead like a mechanical heartbeat. Los Angeles was always noisy. Tonight, it felt like it was listening. The restaurant sat above Hollywood Boulevard, all glass walls and flickering candlelight. Below, tourists shuffled past costumed superheroes and flickering neon signs. Daniel stood as she approached the table. He looked handsome, charcoal blazer, nervous smile. You look amazing, he said, kissing her cheek. She studied him. You too. What's the occasion? He hesitated. Just us. Dinner passed in warm laughter, wine refills, and whispered apologies about the past. For a moment, Emma forgot the strange text, until her phone buzzed again. Unknown number. Check the bathroom mirror. Her chest tightened. Everything okay? Daniel asked. Yeah, she lied. Standing. Just going to freshen up. In the bathroom. The lights flickered. The room was empty. She approached the mirror slowly. Written in red lipstick across the glass, he takes them to Mulholland. Her stomach dropped. She spun around. No one. When she looked back, the mirror was clean. Just her pale reflection staring back. Mulholland Drive. Let's go somewhere quiet, Daniel said later, as they left the restaurant. The city felt colder now. The wind carried the smell of exhaust and distant ocean salt. I thought we were done, Emma said lightly. Just one more stop, he replied. They drove up Mulholland Drive, the city stretching below them like a fallen galaxy. The hills were dark, the road winding and lonely. Emma's phone buzzed again. Unknown number. You're almost there. Her hands trembled. Daniel, have you ever brought anyone else up here? He laughed. What kind of question is that? Just answer. His jaw tightened. It's a scenic overlook. Everyone comes here. They pulled into a deserted turnout. No other cars. No headlights. Just silence. Daniel stepped out first, walking toward the edge. Come here. You have to see this. Emma hesitated before following. The view was breathtaking. And then she saw it. At their feet, half hidden in the dirt near the railing, wilted roses. Dozens of them. Dead. The discovery, Daniel, she whispered. He looked down. His expression changed. Just for a second. Confusion. Or recognition. You didn't bring those? She asked. No. Her phone buzzed again. Unknown number. Look closer. Emma crouched, pushing aside dirt with shaking fingers. A bracelet. Silver. With a tiny heart charm. She'd seen it before. On the news. A missing girl last February. 23. Last seen on Valentine's Day. Emma stood slowly. You said you've never brought anyone else here. Daniel's face went pale. I haven't. The wind howled through the hills, carrying a sound that almost resembled whispering. I think we should go, he said quickly. But Emma didn't move. Who are they, Daniel? Before he could answer, headlights flared behind them. A car had pulled into the turnout. Its engine idled, watching. The driver's door creaked open. A man stepped out, tall, hooded, face shadowed. Daniel instinctively stepped in front of Emma. Can I help you? The man tilted his head slightly. You shouldn't bring her here, he said calmly. Emma's blood ran cold. Who are you? Daniel demanded. The man ignored him, looking directly at Emma. You got my messages. You've been texting me, she asked. Yes. Why? The man gestured toward the roses. Because he didn't answer. Daniel turned sharply. What is he talking about? The hooded man sighed. Every year. Same night. Same place. Emma stared at Daniel. That's not true, Daniel snapped. I don't even know this guy. The man reached into his pocket. Daniel lunged forward, but instead of a weapon, the man pulled out a phone. He tapped the screen and held it up. A photo. Daniel, standing at this exact overlook, with another woman, dated 1 year ago, Valentine's Day. The truth, it's not what it looks like, Daniel said quickly. It looks like you lied, Emma replied. The hooded man spoke again. My sister trusted him. Emma's chest tightened. She said he was different, the man continued. She texted me before she met him here. Daniel shook his head. I broke up with her. That's it. She disappeared that night. Silence swallowed the overlook. Emma stepped back from Daniel. Tell me the truth, she whispered. Daniel's voice cracked. I didn't kill anyone. The hooded man's eyes glinted. I never said you did. A pause. Then he pointed beyond the railing. Down the steep hillside. Police found nothing. They barely looked. Emma approached the edge slowly, peering into the darkness. Far below, something pale caught the moonlight. Fabric, caught on brush. Her stomach turned. The full Daniel's breathing grew frantic. This is insane. He's manipulating you? Am I? The hooded man asked softly. Sirens echoed faintly in the distance. Getting closer. Daniel looked toward the road. Red and blue lights flickered between trees. Emma turned back to him. Why are the police coming? I don't know. The hooded man lowered his hood. His face was streaked with tears. I called them, he said. Every year I call them. Daniel's eyes widened. Because every year, the man continued. He brings someone new. Emma stepped away from Daniel completely. You think I'd bring you back to the same place? Daniel hissed. Yes, the hooded man replied. Because you think you're untouchable. The sirens were louder now. Daniel backed toward his car. You're both crazy. He misstepped. Gravel shifted under his heel. Emma reached instinctively, but too late. Daniel's body tipped backward over the railing. His scream cut through the night. Then silence. Aftermath police lights flooded the overlook in red and blue pulses. Officers searched the hillside with flashlights. The hooded man sat on the curb, hands clasped behind his head. Emma stood wrapped in a blanket, staring at the city below. An officer approached her gently. Miss, we'll need a statement. She nodded absently. Down the slope, paramedics worked in grim silence. One of them finally shook his head. Emma closed her eyes. Her phone buzzed one last time. Unknown number. Her heart stopped. She opened it slowly. Thank you. She looked up. The hooded man was staring at her, but his hands were cuffed, and his phone lay in an evidence bag. Her blood ran cold. She checked the number. No caller ID. No message history. Just that single text. A breeze swept through the hills, carrying the faint scent of roses. Below, Los Angeles glittered. Romantic, beautiful, hungry. Emma stepped closer to the railing and looked down into the darkness where Daniel had fallen. For just a moment, she thought she saw movement. And far beneath the city lights, something shifted in the shadows, watching, waiting, for next Valentine's Day.